Welcome to the exploration. Have you ever wondered what exactly is time? It's a question that seems simple, yet is one of the most profound enigmas in our universe. We find time woven into the very fabric of our everyday lives. It's in the rising and setting of the sun, the changing of the seasons, the aging of our bodies. Time is this ceaseless rhythm, this steady tick-tock that guides us, from the moment we wake up to the moment we lay our heads to rest. But is time merely the ticking of a clock, or is it something more? You see, time isn't just about calendars and wristwatches. It's a fundamental entity, a dimension as real as the three dimensions of space we live in. It's a river carrying us forward, shaping our lives, our memories, our very perception of reality. So time shapes our lives, but what exactly is it? Let's explore this fascinating enigma together. Time is everywhere in our daily lives, isn't it? It governs our routines, from when we wake up to when we go to bed. It's the framework that structures our days, and it's measured by devices that have been around for centuries, clocks and calendars. Let's take a moment to appreciate these humble tools. Clocks, whether they're a grandfather clock in the hallway or the digital display on your smartphone, break down time into hours, minutes, and seconds. This enables us to plan our day down to each minute detail. And then we have calendars. They help us keep track of longer periods of time, days, weeks, months, and years. They allow us to plan for the future, remember the past, and celebrate recurring events like birthdays or holidays. But here's the interesting part. Even though we have these precise tools for measuring time, our personal experience of time can be quite different. Have you ever noticed how time seems to fly when you're engrossed in a good book or enjoying a party? But when you're waiting for a bus in the rain or stuck in a boring meeting, time seems to drag on forever. This is because our perception of time is subjective. It's influenced by our activities, emotions, and even our age. A child might feel that summer vacations last forever, while an adult might feel they're over in the blink of an eye. This subjective perception of time is fascinating, isn't it? It's a reminder that despite the precision of our clocks and calendars, time is not just a series of seconds, minutes, and hours. It's an experience, a sensation that can stretch and shrink depending on our state of mind. So while our perception of time can vary, the scientific understanding of time is much more precise. But that's a topic for the next scene. For now, let's appreciate the wonderful duality of time. A constant, measurable entity that's also deeply personal and subjective. But how does science understand time? Now, there's a question that has rattled some of the greatest minds in history. When we step into the world of science, time takes on a whole new dimension. Quite literally, in the realm of physics, time is often considered as a dimension, just like the three dimensions of space we're familiar with: length, width, and height. But what does that mean, you may wonder? Well, it means time is an integral part of the fabric of the universe, interconnected with space, forming a four-dimensional continuum known as spacetime. Let's dive a bit deeper. Picture a vast cosmic quilt, stretched out infinitely in all directions. This quilt is spacetime, and every event, every moment, takes place somewhere on this quilt. Now, the intriguing part is that this quilt isn't flat. It bends, it warps, it stretches. And who do we have to thank for this mind-bending concept? None other than Albert Einstein and his theory of relativity. According to Einstein, the presence of mass and energy distorts space-time, creating what we perceive as gravity. The greater the mass or energy, the more space-time curves and the slower time passes. That's right, time can slow down. It's a phenomenon known as time dilation. If you were to approach the speed of light or venture near a massive object like a black hole, time would tick slower for you compared to someone far away from such gravitational influence or at rest. But wait, there's more. Velocity too plays a role. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. It's a cosmic trade-off, if you will. So as we delve into the scientific understanding of time, we see it's not as linear or as constant as our everyday experience might suggest. It's elastic, it's relative, it's intertwined with the very fabric of the universe. In the realm of science, time isn't as straightforward as it seems in our everyday lives. And that's what makes it so incredibly fascinating. So, we've explored what time means in our daily lives and in science. We've journeyed through the enigmatic concept of time, from its personal significance to its scientific implications. We've seen how in our daily lives, time is a subjective experience, a measurement of our existence, moments lived and memories made. It's the ticking of a clock, the changing of seasons, the growth and decay we witness. Then we dived into the scientific realm, where time takes on a whole new dimension. Here it's not just a linear progression, but a dimension that can be influenced by factors like gravity and speed. It's a fundamental part of the fabric of the universe, interwoven with space in the space-time continuum, as illustrated by Einstein's theory of relativity. Next time you glance at your watch, remember, time is not just ticking away, it's an integral part of this vast universe. Subscribe the channel for more videos.